Hey everyone! Tonight we're diving into something deeply eerie, the Mandela Catalogue. If you've stumbled across distorted voices, flickering tapes, and those uncanny alternate warnings on your feed lately, you're not alone. This isn't just another creepy series. It's an entire analog horror universe that plays on fear of the familiar turning your home, your memories, even your face into something off. So before you dim the lights, be sure to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy chilling deep dives into the unknown now. Get comfortable. The Mandela Catalogue is an analog horror web series created by Alex Kister in 2021. It's designed to mimic old public service announcements, training videos, and found footage, but something is always wrong, something subtle. And wrong enough to make your skin crawl. Set in an alternate version of the Midwest known as Mandela County, the series builds tension through surreal editing, psychological dread, and a terrifying concept: alternates. These are beings that look and sound like real people but aren't. Their purpose? To confuse, manipulate, and ultimately replace their victims. The series exploded in popularity for its chilling realism, and its storytelling quickly became more complex, weaving themes of isolation, religious imagery, and identity collapse into every VHS-style. Ultimates are the core monsters of this series. They appear human, but you can sense something is wrong. Sometimes it's their proportions, sometimes their expressions. More often, it's the things they say, language that's too perfect or just a little off. According to the in-universe PSA titled Think Principle, ultimates are dangerous entities that mimic real humans to cause psychological breakdowns. The message is clear: do not engage, do not question. If you suspect someone is an alternate, isolate yourself immediately and call the authorities. But here's where the series bends reality. The hotline doesn't help. Sometimes the authorities don't show up, and even if they do, they might already be replaced. It's not clear if alternates are supernatural, alien, or interdimensional. That ambiguity is what makes them horrifying. Religion plays a huge role in Mandela Catalogue, from corrupted angelic figures to warped Bible verses. The series reimagines divine imagery in terrifying ways. The character Gabriel, for instance, is portrayed not as a benevolent messenger, but as something manipulative. The idea of faith is constantly distorted. Prayers go unanswered. Divine visions become hallucinations. And those who believe most strongly are often the most vulnerable. One of the most unsettling sequences involves a young child being visited by what appears to be an angel, but the encounter ends with terror, not comfort. These moments play on deeply rooted fears. What if the figures you trust to protect you are the very ones trying to harm you? Though the series presents its episodes in a fragmented way, fans have pieced together a timeline that reveals more than it hides. We follow characters like Mark Heathcliff, who becomes one of the first victims of the alternates, documenting his descent into paranoia through grainy webcam footage. His messages become more erratic until they abruptly stop. Then there's Cesar Torres, who unknowingly invites danger into his home by contacting Mark for help, only to vanish shortly after. Other characters, like the mysterious intruder, suggest the alternates may be part of a larger hierarchy. Are they foot soldiers in a wider invasion? Or something worse? There are cryptic date stamps, reversed audio messages, and corrupted emergency broadcasts that hint at a world spiraling into chaos where even your own reflection can't be trusted. What makes the Mandela Catalogue truly terrifying isn't jump scares or gore, it's the way it lingers. It preys on your perception, how you trust your senses, your memories, even your loved ones. The series rarely shows explicit horror. Instead, it lets your imagination do the work. That blinking emergency alert, that off-kilter smile, that message that plays in reverse just long enough for you to question if you heard your name. This style of horror taps into something universal: the fear of being alone, and worse, being watched. Mandela Catalogue makes your everyday world feel unsafe. And in a digital age where deepfakes and altered realities are becoming more common, the fear it generates doesn't feel far-fetched. It feels possible. So next time you see an emergency broadcast alert, listen closely, watch the edges of the screen, and ask yourself, is what you're seeing really meant for you? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into analog horror, hit like and subscribe for more unsettling explorations into the digital dark. Drop a comment with what Mandela moment gave you chills, or if there's a theory we missed.